Good morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! MLB is back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're excited like I am, can't wait for Thursday, guys. But before I get into all of that, let me get into my positive word. And my word for this fine afternoon is system. Guys, when you're playing DFS, you have to have a system. I developed a system that is probably the best on the line, on net. If you look at what I did in baseball last year, how many 175 plus point lineups I did, my system is top notch. It's going into its second year, so it's only going to get better. So guys, make sure you have a system. Good, bad, or ugly, stick with your system, because when you start wallowing back and forth, it doesn't end well. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there with system, guys. So before I get into breaking down the slates, let me introduce myself, guys. I am Vaughn the Stat Man. If you're watching me for the first time, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, because I give the best information in DFS, and also hit the like button, guys. I appreciate that. All right, guys, and you can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man, and guys, check out my website, vaughnthestatman.com. Guys, I'm doing season packages right now. If you go and purchase my season MLB, you get my top 20 list daily for free. My top 20 list for the season, that's a $200 value that you get for free. So if you get the VIP, it's like you're getting $200 for free. So check that out, guys. All right, we got that out of the way. Let's get right into the slates. All right, guys, so on tap, we have a 12-game slate. Now, I'm not going to break all 12 games down. It would take too long, but I'm going to go through the games that I like. First, you got Minnesota at Baltimore. You have Odorizzi going up against Bundy. Now, both of these pitchers are hittable. Bundy is a little bit better. I think he's going to be pretty good, but this is opening day. So, and both of these teams have batters that can hit. You know, Minnesota has a few top-notch hitters. Baltimore has Shoop. They have Machado. They got Mancini. I mean, I can go on a list. Everybody in Baltimore's lineup has home run hitting potential. So this game should be a high-scoring game. I like this game. Next on tap, the next game I like is Houston at Texas. All right, you got Verlander going against Hamill. Now, I know these pitchers seem like they're very, indestructible, but you can hit both of these pitchers as well. Now, you won't score 4 or 5 runs. In that Baltimore-Minnesota game, I think that's going to be like a 9-7 type game. Now, this one I think is going to be a 4-5 type game. I think Houston's going to probably destroy Texas, because Houston can just hit. So I like a lot of the Houston bats. They have so many strong guys. My favorite guy, the little short dude that plays for him, I love him as well. And Texas got a couple home run hitters as well, so make sure you look into this slate. Next, you got New York at Toronto. You got Severino going up against Hep. Now, the Yankees just star-studded. I mean, they got Judge. They got the guy from Miami who can hit. I mean, you just go, it's the Didi Gregorius. I mean, you can just go down the list. They have so many guys. But I think their low-tier guys are going to be the ones that's going to hit the home runs today. All right, next, you got Milwaukee at San Diego. This is my favorite game of the day. You got Anderson going up against Richard. Both of these pitchers are solid. So it's going to be some hits, but it won't be as many. But this game, it will be a lot of base hits. Not as many home runs, but it should be a lot of base hits and a lot of stolen bases in this game. Next is Colorado at Arizona. Now, and you got Corbin pitching. Colorado has not announced their starting pitcher, but when you look at Arizona's batting order, they got Lamb. They picked up the hitter from Detroit that plays in the outfield. You know who I'm talking about, Mr. Home Run himself. They just have, they have Goldsmith. He can hit. So, and in Colorado, they have one of the best players as well. Their leadoff position, he's probably the number 1 leadoff guy in Major League Baseball. So this is a game that I think you should target as well. All right, guys, let me go right into my 4 horsemen. I'm giving you pitcher Archer. He's going up against Boston. He's a pitcher for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a pitcher-friendly park. Boston doesn't hit a lot of home runs, so Archer should be able to do well. I don't think he'll give up many runs. Next, I'm giving you first baseman Olsen. He plays for Oakland. He's 3,300, playing against the the Anaheim Angels. Now, Olsen is a star in the making, guys. He was starting to really pick it up at the end of last year. I think he's going to start us off with a home run. Next, I'm giving you third baseman Lamb, going up against Colorado. Now, he's a lefty. At home, Lamb hits left-handed pitchers, right-handed pitchers. It kind of doesn't matter to this guy. And I think at that 3,300 price point, I think he's going to bring value. I think he'll get you 12 plus points. Next, I'm giving you Springer. He plays for Houston. He's 3,800, going up against Texas. And he's going up against Hamill. Now, Springer's a righty. If you know how he destroys left-handed pitching, Springer he's going to probably go 3 for 4 in this game. He's going to hit Hamill. He might be the one that sent Hamill to the dugout. So I like him as well, guys. So I am going to leave it there, guys. Guys, don't forget to give people what they want so you can get what you want. That's win-win. So, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true, and develop your system or go with somebody who has a proven system. Love you guys.